Well, hello there. You're watching OffBeat Business TV or listening to the OBBM Network podcast. My name is Susan Hamilton, and I am about to help you save a ton of time. I'm talking with Sam Morrison of Your Admin Ninjas. We'll be right back.
Welcome to OffBeat Business TV and the OBBM Network podcast. CEO and host Susan Hamilton shares vital insight from local DFW leaders on successful life and business, focused squarely on local family business. It's time for our nation to rise, and we'll do it through a vibrant local business sector that stands up for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Ready to meet your advocates? Here's your host.
Hey there. Wait till you meet Sam. Sam Ian. Nice to meet you, Sam.
Okay.
Wonderful to share you with everyone and just kind of hang out and talk about these things that our businesses are needing. Mm-hmm. Your Admin Ninjas has been around a while. You've done a really great job of building this company.
Thank you. It's actually been about 18 months, and within the first month I was booked fully to where I had to have people help me. And it's just grown and grown and grown, all from referral. 100% referral.
My goodness, that says a lot. So where did you get your admin savvy?
Well,
Head ninja.
I am the head ninja. I've done admin and marketing for VP GMs and C-level executives and a lot of salespeople, including some advertising mixed in since 1998. And so I just have a lot of experience. I've done a little bit of everything, but I've also owned businesses, and so I can see what a small business owner needs because I am a small business and I've been a small business owner, but I also have the admin gift.
You really do. I mean, we've been working with you for quite some time. You were a pivotal part of us getting the studio operations and everything else back up this last July of 2020.
Yep.
So it's really been a gift to watch you work with your team and see really how you function there, because you've got quite a sizable group.
Yeah, there's 13.
Yeah. That's no small potatoes.
No.
And they're all doing something different for different clients. That's quite a bit to manage.
Yeah, it is a little bit to manage, but what I found is that a lot of people that own admin companies, it's just them. So they have the bandwidth that they can do, the amount of tasks they can do, and they have their skill set. What I learned really quickly was, and even though I'm really good at a lot of things, there's a lot of things I'm not good at. And so if I need somebody to edit a book for a client, that's not me, that's somebody else on my team. If I need somebody to edit a video, I have a video editing person, website guy. I mean, I've got a wide range of just about anything. Literally, if somebody came to me and asked me, can you do this admin task? My answer would be yes. Because even if I didn't have somebody on my team right then, I'd find somebody.
I think that's great. I love the way you approach business, because you've got one question that you ask everyone.
What can I do to make your life better?
I like the other question.
Oh.
What's on your do not do list? What's on your do not do list? Create a do not do list. And that really stuck with me. And I've seen you do that now with several other people.
Yeah.
What do you not want to do?
Yeah, and so the do not do list, that is a great question.
Yeah, it is a great
question.
And
I actually have my own do not do list now.
Oh, yeah?
Because as a small business owner, we all have things that we shouldn't be doing. And I think right now, it's even more important for a small business owner to focus on what they're really good at and when it impacts their bottom line, and outsource the rest. Because if they're trying to focus on the things they're not good at and it bogs them down and it causes them stress, there's enough stress going on in the world. Let's work on what you're really good at. Let somebody else do the rest.
That's the truth, and it couldn't be more important than right now. This is that time when we've got to move forward quickly, and that does mean if you are focused on how you're going to meet the needs of the client base that you're still developing to do something new, to do something stronger or more powerful in the marketplace, which is very, very necessary right now. You have to have other people staying in their lanes also. I don't think, in my opinion, no one should be doing their own marketing, their own technology, their own accounting. Don't be dealing with your own money right now. There's just too much. You really need to keep your head in the game, folks, of just what do you need to bring to the table with your business and take the valuable time it requires to think through that and make sure that those pieces, that you're really answering the question in the marketplace, especially anywhere that you see an aggressive, powerful way to meet that need, where you can encourage someone to be brave right now and encourage somebody to move faster.
Yeah, there are a lot of risks being taken right now, and it's exciting.
Yeah,
it really is, because I think if somebody's willing to trust their gut and know that now's the time to do something better or different, there can be some huge payoffs.
While everybody else shrinks back, that's your time. You know, we both are well aware of those stories. You've had when the Ford Motor Company went automation, right? That was during the Depression. Whenever big things have happened to our advancement, it's been when things looked really, really bleak, and you wondered if you were ever going to see an answer, right? If you're ever going to have a solution, but you certainly won't if you don't take that time to really think through what you want out of your life, right? What do you want out of your business? And really keep that, front and center. And I know that you and I both work in our faith with that. I mean, 100%. Neither of us spend any time growing our business thinking, oh, it's my great idea.
No.
If I lived like that, I'd really have a hard time being bold or anything. I think it'd be easy to squash me like a bug if I didn't have that.
Yeah.
But if we know that we've got something bigger going on for the greater good through the services that we provide, it just emboldens you to really get out there and do a great job.
Yeah, it really does. And it's interesting to me because almost all of my clients are Christians. And so we get to pray together and we get to kind of even dream about what God has for us. And it's really been probably more important than I realized to have people that I work for and with to be able to talk about my faith on a daily basis.
I love that, right? Because he gives us the vision, but it's our job to dream. Hey, are you enjoying this conversation? We're going to take a break and hear from a few of our sponsors, and when you come back, we're going to talk more with Sam Morrison with your Admin Ninjas. Strong business has always been the clear economic indicator. WorkSuites in Allen, Texas is just one of 18 locations in DFW and Houston that support your necessary transitions with full service and affordable workspaces for upgrading or downsizing your current workload. You need to be focused on growth. Trust the office experts and helpful staff at WorkSuites to take care of everything else, from dedicated phone lines and internet to furnished executive and co-working spaces. The OBBM network has tripled our business in the short months we've been with WorkSuites and encourages you to step out boldly, make the tough decisions, and get back to work your way. Your nation depends on it. The OBBM network acknowledges that this is a pivotal time in history, and it is clear the United States of America has been undermined by many of our elected officials for some time now. We want our local business audience to stand strong in the face of what we now understand, and to be empowered to grow our businesses on the local level beyond the limitations that have been imposed upon us. We believe it is in our national interest to inspire our communities through strong economic development, and additionally to hold our elected officials accountable for accurate representation of we the people. For that reason, we encourage you to go to WeStandForFreedom.com to learn about the National Write Your Congressman organization that has been the trusted communication tool for local communities for over 60 years. Learn how your representatives are voting. Understand the laws and regulations under consideration on the state and federal level before they are enacted at the county and city levels. Communicate directly with these officials and stand up for yourself, for by doing so, you will protect the communities you serve from tyrannical rule and unconstitutional reforms. The OBBM network is the premier voice for local business, and we take that responsibility seriously. The OBBM network has everything you need to grow and transition your business for success on popular syndicated podcast networks, Roku and other video channels, and the OBBM network app. We work for you, local business, and we've got your back. And we're back. You're watching OffBeat Business TV or listening to the OBBM network. I'm here talking with Sam Morrison, the head ninja of your Admin Ninjas. And I think you're such a pivotal part of the businesses getting back up right now.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Most of the businesses we actually work with have grown during this time. And watching their success and how they've been able to continue to engage with their customers and continue to do well has been really great. There's only been one of my clients that's had a little bit of a struggle. She's a wedding planner, and so that's been different. So we've just changed how we're connecting and doing more marketing to her vendors and the people she's developing relationships with, so that when everything kind of comes back, she's the one they think of.
Tell you what, for us, and I'll just, as we mentioned, we're going forward with a vision, right? And then we spend time really thinking about what that looks, how is that going to be executed, and we really consult our faith and focus on that and work together. In that's not a clear straight line, and it never is, and it wouldn't be in the greatest of economies. Because a lot of times we think that growth looks like this, and growth really looks like this. Yes. And we've all seen those graphics. In our case, it was really handy to be able to work with you as we went, okay, we know we're going to need a team now, and to outsource an entire team, and then learn what that meant. Because with the type of load that we have here,
right,
we needed to understand, okay, well, first of all, what is the process that makes that work? That wasn't easy. That changed almost weekly, if not absolutely every single freaking week. I mean, we worked really hard on that. But then it comes down to, okay, how much can someone handle on a per case basis?
And it couldn't be the same person because there were so many different tasks.
Yeah. So all of those pieces that go together to make a team. I don't know how we could have gone from there to here and weathered all those changes without the support that your admin ninjas gave to the OBBM network. So we're just very, very grateful for that.
Yeah, it was a good learning process for us too, of learning how to staff and to have the right person. And we would try one person for a task, and if that didn't work, then we would have somebody else. And so it helped me learn a lot about how to manage my team. So it's been good for us too.
Oh, those are big pieces also that I want to point out. Anybody that, for us to have gone from not having any employees to understanding what it means to work with a team, there's a bunch of pieces in that.
Yeah.
And there has to be a lot of patience, because we're learning management too. You're right, the staff is learning the positions,
right,
we're learning management. It's all a brand new thing, and those are going to be challenges across the board, and through it, I have to say, I could see why so many people would just put their hands up and go, you know what, maybe I'm not supposed to grow. I have been exposed to that mindset so many times over my years in business. I started in marketing in 2006, 2007. And I remember some of those conversations over the years, and how many people would say things like, oh, I'm doing as great as, I don't need to grow, right? The idea of growth, or I've never seen myself with employees, or I don't know why I would need to go in that space. And I don't think that those are the same conversations today. Right. We need to understand what it looks like to move from one way of doing things and accomplishing to working with more people and understanding what that means.
Yeah, I think for me it comes down to realizing what you're really, really good at and doing more of that, and trusting other people to do the rest of it. Because if you want to have a team, you have to then trust them to do the job. And there are people that are better at certain things than you are, or that I am, and surrounding yourself with those people that make you better, that's what I want to do.
It's huge. It's huge. I think that's so valuable, and I want everybody to really look at that, because when you're wondering what it's going to look like, here's one thing you probably know. You can't do it yourself. You're probably coming to that conclusion. You're probably coming to the conclusion that to get to the next level, it's going to require more manpower. Yeah. Because you shouldn't be, if you pour everything out, there's a phrase out there I heard, Sam, that what you compromise to get, you're going to compromise to keep. And that means your health. That means the quality of life, how many hours you're putting into this thing. You and I have had to learn some hard stops in our businesses.
Yes, for sure. So what I've learned is I created an admin company thinking I was going to be doing admin work. What I actually do is manage clients and manage my team, and I do very little admin work now. And that's beautiful, because I'm loving showing the clients that we can get more done for them by talking to me and getting the tasks assigned appropriately. and my team loves working. I've been able to really, my favorite time of the week is like 3 o'clock on Fridays. That's when I do payroll. And I know that the people that work for me are really being blessed because they get to work from home and they're doing something they love.
Yeah, I love that. I love your attitude about people. I love your attitude about getting them up. And we have to. We've got to really think about this workforce. Think about how hard it has been. Employment was the #1 problem for the local family business before pandemic shutdowns. And now you've got that so much more. Getting people to actually show up and produce and do the things that they do. And they say we've got a hugely disengaged workforce. I forget the numbers, but it's upwards of like 65%.
Yeah, it's really high. And my team actually loves what they do.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, one of the girls, though, she came to me and she was telling me that some of the stuff she was doing really wasn't filling her bucket. She actually went through the same StrengthsFinder process I went through, and we reassigned some tasks to her. Now she loves everything she does, and whenever you know what you love and you get to do more of that, then your work is better. And so I wasn't afraid to reassign tasks for her to give her things she wanted to do.
I love that. Keep them happy and you'll be able to retain those vital people. Friends, are you enjoying this conversation? Are you thinking about what it's going to look like to bring on a virtual team and start that big step towards growth? We're going to be right back after hearing from a few of our sponsors, and you get to hear a little bit more from Sam Morrison. Introducing IV Hookup.
IV treatments have been the standard of care used for years to deliver intravenous hydration treatment to patients. Our medical director has created a safe, industry-standard protocol to efficiently support your wellness through IV vitamin hydration, including options for athletic performance, mood enhancement, general wellness, and hangover recovery. IV Hookup now offers full-spectrum COVID-19 testing at reasonable prices. This means we can get you and your staff tested in a quick time frame. Are you hosting a group event? We can provide a customized package for IV treatment and COVID testing as well. IV Hookup is everything you need to both stay healthy and to prove it.
Go to ivhookup.com to order yours, and we'll bring it right to you. That's ivhookup.com.
Our position in the market is that we work for a customer to align them with the correct retailer for their business. We'll custom price and build a contract around your business requirements, not around the supplier's preferred way of doing things. We go and do a custom price based on your energy usage profile. And in our business, we can help any commercial business owner regardless of the size of their company. If you're paying $100 for your electricity per month or you're paying $1 million, we're able to help you get a better price based on who you are. Our position in the market is that we work for a customer to align them with the correct retailer for their business. Texas is very proud to have been able to shut down 9 coal-fired power plants in the last 2 years and replace that production with clean burning renewable energy. 85% of the electricity in the grid for Texas is used on commercial. We're here to help those 85% reduce their costs as much as possible.
And we're back. You're watching OffBeat Business TV. We have a few more minutes with the lovely Sam Morrison with your admin ninjas. And Sam, thank you so much for your heart and your dedication to just the rebuilding and the regrowth of our local economies. Tell us a little bit more about that do not do list.
So the do not do list is basically a list of things that you're not good at, you don't like to do, need to be done, but doesn't have to be done by you. And the fourth one I added recently, I think is actually more important than the other 3. It's something that doesn't even make your to-do list because you know you don't have time to do it. And when I onboard a new client, that's what I do. I get them to create a do not do list. And when they start to look at it, they start to get overwhelmed with all this stuff that needs to be done that's not being done. And we usually pick 2 to 3 things that we just start and we take those off their plate immediately. And as we implement those, then we can start to add more and more and more and free their time up to do the things they're really good at that impact their bottom line.
Oh, man. That's a very comprehensive way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what we know. And I know in marketing that's a lot of times we don't know our own. We need that outside influence to tell us, we think it looks like this, but it really looks like this, right? And we need to really surround ourselves with that. So the do not do list, I think, is totally vital. We don't even see it until we're tasked with that and have
when
to
you realize
buckle down.
all the things, and just pick a couple. Just pick a couple. There's another process that I've learned called the just noticeable differences, and you're able to make significant change a little bit at a time by, if you have to do a new thing, start doing just a little bit. Instead of saying you're going to go work out 5 days a week, you're going to work out 1 day a week consistently, and then add it to 2 and go to 3. And so make small changes over time. Do that with your do not do list. Pick one thing and do it better, or outsource it to somebody else. And you can start to make small changes that make a big impact.
Yeah, that's great advice. This is going to originally air in October. This conversation that we're having, or not October, but December. What you're going to get is a wonderful opportunity to think about your holidays differently, because this isn't the only holiday. There's holidays all year round, and your company does something a little special when it's time for gifting.
Oh yeah, we do. If you're in the Dallas area specifically, we're able to help you purchase client gifts, package them, get them ready to go, actually deliver them in person if you need that done. We can do mail as well. We do cards, handmade greeting cards, or if you send out cards or something like that, we can do those. But we try and get our clients to actually show appreciation to their clients. If I could be known for one thing in the admin world, it would be that. Because if you can show more appreciation to your clients, then they're going to appreciate you more, and that's how referrals happen. The fact that my business has grown 100% by referral is not an accident.
No, it's not. It clearly is not. I love your approach to all of it. I love your short tips and your very authentic self when you share yourself on social media. So where can people find you on social media?
They can find me everywhere. Youradminninja.com is our website, and on Facebook and Instagram, just Your Admin Ninja. And I think I don't use Twitter, but I am on LinkedIn. Just if you Google Your Admin Ninja, there really only is one.
Your Admin Ninja, I love it. And you've got people for absolutely everything, from writing to putting together graphics,
yes,
right? To do those editing, to do your follow-up, your client retention. I mean, those are just those are the pieces I think a lot of us miss, is the retention. I know that's a challenge in our company moving forward, and acquiring new clients and making sure we've kept everybody that we have happy. That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of
wonderful to have somebody that can come alongside and really take some of those tasks off your plate.
Yeah, the database management is key, because other than your employees or contractors, your list is your most important asset in your business, I think.
So they can find you at youradminninja.com and all over social media. And really take a few moments to schedule some time with Sam, because Sam is going to be able to help you develop that do not do list and really look at all those pieces that you can be doing more efficiently when people are in their lane, and you've got the talented people that are used to doing those pieces of your business. You can take it right off your plate and do a very professional job. I can tell you that myself, because OBBM Network has been using Admin Ninjas all summer long, and we are very, very happy with that. Don't be afraid to step out powerfully in your business right now. Take some time to envision this and what it's going to look like and the manpower it's going to take to do it. And don't let that be something that stops you. It can't be, I don't have enough me to do the job, when you know your admin ninja. So reach out to her and find out how her team can support your business growth too. Until next time, you've been watching OffBeat Business TV or listening to the OBBM Network podcast.